sense of show sense, and my sense says I should do something different energy-wise than what we just heard, but I'm not. So, crab legs, and andouille sausage, and okra, and chicken, and gumbo juice, and a big crab pot, a big crab, burbling, burbling, burbling. The smells just kind of bay leaves and seasonings just permeating the house. This is what the Ford clan Thanksgiving has become. Gone are the turkeys and the hams and the fried chicken and the collard greens and the cornbread and the sweet potato pie and the sweet potato pie and the sweet potato pie. Gone are all those things, and we've all kind of condensed it down into this big crab pot of Bonnie Lee love. That was my mother's name, Bonnie Lee. And we would eat this crab deliciousness every year after my brother passed. Because we couldn't do another big Thanksgiving without my brother there, right? It just didn't seem like this. There's an empty chair. There was, kind of an empty sound. My brother and I would cut up all the vegetables. My mother would fuss at us, we're cutting the vegetables wrong. My brother and I would peel the potatoes. My mother would fuss at us because we're peeling the potatoes wrong. My brother and I did a lot together in preparation for Thanksgiving. But he couldn't come home for that holiday because he had passed. So we sat before this Thanksgiving in 2005, and we said, what are we going to do? Me, my mother, and my father. We can't, we're not. We're not. My mom says, I got this. My dad and I were a little skeptical because it was hard. I mean, that was her eldest son. He was a mama's boy. Trust. And then she came out and said, I'm cooking this. And so my dad, who never, ever supported or helped in the kitchen, he could cook, just not at holiday time. He was in there and he was cutting the vegetables. And we were getting the crab legs, and my mother just sat and she just kind of loved over this big pot of gumbo. And we had gumbo. So it wasn't our normal home for the holiday celebration. It wasn't our normal thing, but it became our new normal. And for the next 4 years, that's what we did. We had gumbo until my uncle started coming for Thanksgiving. And it was that hole was filled, right? That empty spot, that empty sound was filled with Uncle Junior. Yep, I had an Uncle Junior. and then it felt again more like the holidays. I eat the gumbo now. I have the recipe. I cook it. I'm single. But every time I do cook it, I think of my mother, I think of my father, I think of my uncle, and I always think of my brother.